Hey guys, welcome to my third video, which also means that I am going to talk about our third program learning outcome, and that is application. Within our communication major, and as we learn a lot of things. And I think what counts the most is the things that we learn, the concepts and the ideas and the methods. They all only count if we apply them. I like to kind of compare it to someone giving you a recipe. Over time, we tend to collect a lot of recipes and we may not cook those recipes or even use them. So, when I like to think of application, I like to think of it as we're receiving these recipes. All we have to do is go out our way to get the ingredients to really cook and make something from that recipe. And with cooking, when we all have the same recipe, it doesn't mean that we all have the same results. We all yield different results, which is everything application is about. It's not one answer or just one plate of food. It's different because everybody adds on different things that they have learned from different recipes into that recipe, and that's how you really become like an active cook, or in my case, an active learner. So, in my organizational communication class, we talked a lot about cultures and work. We talked about labor. We talked about how organizations shape us, and grassroots movements, team management, power resistance, and how that all worked together. I think that was really important to me because that includes everything in my life, such as the relationships that I am in, the community that I am in, and also the career that I am in. And I take away from that. Being able to apply what I learn holds myself accountable for being an active learner. So, besides that, I have learned how to deliver speeches, how to work more effectively in groups, how to debate, and a lot more. And I feel like if I were to compare myself from the beginning of my major, I was probably more shy than I was. I've gotten more comfortable, I've learned more about myself, I've learned more about people around me, and that's all due to application. So, one project that I talked about in my essay that you could see on slide number 2 is my project. It was like my final main project in my organizational communication class. It was about mutual aid. So we were all to showcase sort of like a picture and then explain it. So what I did for my design assignment is I drew an invitation, which I also used in the first slide as my title page, or like the main picture of this assignment. That invitation was more of calling people out, inviting people, saying, hey, this picture isn't an invitation. I invite you to help each other. We're in a pandemic, we're in times of racial violence, we're in a time of systemic oppression, and I kind of wanted to celebrate that. Celebrate not what we are in, but celebrate how different we are and how we all just go together and celebrate our differences. It just makes us stronger, because if I can't cook something, someone else can cook something, and we can all come together at the end of the day and really just help each other out mutually. I think educating ourselves about topics that are brought up in every one of our classes. I know we read a lot of scholarships and articles, and to really push ourselves to learn about that and to continue learning about that is also application. So, anyways, back to the assignment. I was just inviting people to be accountable and really go out their way to educate, research, go beyond what the class asks of you, and that allowed me to help me in my personal life. I'm able to help my little cousins make projects like that, and it allows me. I think in times of the pandemic, I wasn't really able to do as much as I wanted to. There's volunteering for work, but with the pandemic, it was a little bit more difficult. So there's actually this app, and it's called Nextdoor. And on Nextdoor, you can talk to your neighbors, people around you. You have to like certify that you're actually in the neighborhood. I've actually, not just from the neighborhood app, but also my coworkers, I've helped people when it was really hard to get vaccinations at Walgreens. I founded like a little trick on how to like really find one, get one, click it, and really get into it. I probably helped like around 10 people. I helped 10 people secure their appointments, be able to show that COVID test or COVID vaccination to work, or be able to do other things. And I just wanted to use this time to tell everyone that we can all do it. We can all help each other. And whatever we learn and whatever we apply it to, it's not just something we can apply to ourselves, but we can also apply to others. So, with that being said, thank you for listening, and I encourage everyone to share their recipes and to never stop cooking, or in other words, applying. Thank you.